How's it going, YouTube? My name is NoAF, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys some Drytron combos. Now, Drytron's actually a pretty fun deck now. You're no longer summoning big old herald and passing with like 13 negates. You have a lot of variety what you can do between removal and just big old boards, big old negations. Now, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel and help me as a content creator stay motivated. I do put a lot of work into these videos, and I just want to say all the support on all my videos has been absolutely phenomenal, and I just want to thank you guys in this video. And I believe with all that said, let's get into the combos. This combo is pretty much your bread and butter combo. This is what you're going to be practicing and you're going to be just playing with most of the time. And so the line is going to start with activating Drytron Nova, special summoning a Zeta from deck. And then now you just link up into Lingering Bow, and then now you just activate Zeta, pitching Avenged Battlelord from your hand to the grave to then special Zeta, and then Zeta effect add the evolution, and then you activate evolution to bring out Battlelord, and then you activate Battlelord and declare monsters. Now what Battlelord does is that he essentially declares a type: monster, trap, or spell, and your opponent cannot activate those until the end of the turn. So you just call monsters. Can't get Ashed, can't get Trolled, can't get Nibiru'd, you're good. Can't get Effect Veilered, you're good. And well, we're going to summon our Curious here, and Curious is going to send. We're going to do Chainlink 1 and then Chainlink 2 Avenged Battlelord to then grab us the Benten and then send out another Battlelord. And then Curious will then send out the Gamma and then mill. And then now we just activate Gamma, pitching the Benten from our hand to the graveyard to then special summon the Zeta as well. And then Benten effect grabbing you Manju. And then you do Fafnir, send the alpha here. Now, if you already have the alpha engraved from the effect of Curious, let's say you milled it or whatever, or if you already just had it engraved, you could send Delta instead as another extend, which is a pretty good choice. So now let's continue here. So we activate Medionis, summon out the Benten, and then activate alpha effect to then tribute off the Benten. And then Benten effect will search you a fairy, and we're going to search Chaos Valkyria here. Now we're going to activate Medionis. And then we activate Fool effect to add back the Benten. And then we go to Ophiel here to then, and then we chain Benten to grab us Lancia, which is a fairy, by the way, which is great. Now we just activate this, summon Dweller, and then we have an Apo with 2 negates. We have just a Fafnir. We have a Abyss Dweller, and as well as a Megalith Fool. Now, essentially what Megalith Fool does, he is able to ritual summon as a quick effect, which is really, really good. And it's insane. Just because you're able to summon Bethor on your opponent's turn, and then Bethor can like wipe the field, which is just super good. So yeah, it's a pretty good combo, but we can do better. Let's get into the next combo. This combo is pretty much similar to the last combo, except we have Batos Buster in a hand, which is a pretty great card. And I'll show you what he can do at the end of the combo. So we activate Nova, pretty much, and then we special summon Zeta, and then pretty much the exact same start as the last combo here. Now we can't get nibbed, and then now we just go Curious. And then pretty much the same here. I don't think I need to explain this. Then now we summon the Batos Buster, and then Batos Buster will search Magic Key Unlocking. Aha! This is a great card. Basically, when your opponent activates Spell Trap, while you control a Magic Key Ritual monster or Magic Key monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. So you don't have to get Dark Ruler. You don't care. Dark Ruler? Sure. Magic Key Unlocking. There we go. And then we get Droplet. Again, Magic Key Unlocking. No problem. However, if they have like Dark Ruler and Droplets, then it's kind of like feel bad. But then again, unless they have some sort of crazy combo that they can pull off, you're probably going to be surviving. Now we're going to activate Medionis. Add back to hand. Go here. Now we get our Ophiel. Get our 2 material Apo. And yeah, this is basically like 5 interruptions. So you have the ability to go into Bethor with Fool during your opponent's turn, which is basically one interruption, one board wipe. And then you have Mubeta, which is a spell and trap negate. And did you know Magic Mechmosa is a machine, which makes Mubeta live? This is actually kind of insane and great. So now we just have two ways to get rid of spells and traps. So if you get like Darkhold or Regeki, we can Mubeta. And then now we have an Abyss Dweller, so instant win against like Phantom Knights and other deck. And then we have a 2-mana Apo, which isn't the best, I'll have to admit. But it's a 2-mana Apo, you can't complain. This next combo is pretty much the same as the first combo, except our end board is a tiny bit different, which we'll get into. So pretty much starting the same as last time here. Now we summon Dagda, and then basically we do activate Fool effect, chaining Dagda to set the Scythe. And now we just go into the Ophiel here. Activate the Ophiel, chaining the Benten, grabbing our Lancia basically, and having our Valkyria. And now we just go into Tornado Dragon instead of Abyss Dweller. Now, of course, you could probably link these off and go into Verte, and then activate Verte effect to grab DPE, but I don't like playing those cards. I don't even like playing Scythe because I find it's a bit degenerate. I like to set up boards with just a lot of interaction during my opponent's turn. I believe that is more fun than summon Scythe. But yeah, otherwise, this combo is 100% fine. You can do this. You have a board wipe and a lockout of the extra deck. So even if they summon something problematic, you can just wipe it with Bethor. So it's like, yeah, nice board. And then now we just have a 3-mana Apo. No matter what, if you try to activate monster effects, you're pretty much feeling good. Only thing that really sucks about this combo is the fact that it can be outed by Called by the Grave. But even if you do get Called by the Grave, you do have a Bethor. In this combo, I'll be showing you guys how to OTK with just 2 cards. Pretty much starting out the same, grabbing as much advantage as humanly possible. Going to our Curious, add our Benten, send the Gamma, same old here. Not much changing. Even if you have no way of completely board wiping to attack them for like 93 direct, you'll still be able to OTK even if they have monsters on field, just because of Drytron Betionus Draconite. He can attack each special summon monster your opponent controls once each, which is pretty good. So you just continuously attack things. And then now you just attack directly with Access Code. And if that doesn't kill them, then you have 2 monsters on field, which you can do whatever you want. Here we go to Abyss Dweller, because if they have any grave effects, I don't want them floating. So like, activate Abyss Dweller, and like, they just can't do anything here. Yeah, this is very game. Now with the combos out of the way, I can show you some choices you can swap in and out. Now, you can play Nightmare Griffin and Beatrice, as well as like any Floodgate. And so the combo is basically you do Beatrice, send your Floodgate, and then you just link it to Nightmare Griffin effect, discard, and then set the Floodgate from your graveyard to your side of the field. So you can essentially search Imperial Order-esque traps. So things like Anti-Spell. And then now you have Majesty's Fiend. It's a good card. Neither player can activate monster effects. Vanity's Ruler. Your opponent cannot special summon monsters. Very good card. Also a fairy, so it's searchable off of Ben 10. Very, very good. Now we have Spell Canceller. You basically just tribute summon it since you don't really care. And you don't care about spells anymore. It's a pretty good card. We have Denko Sekka. Again, more back row hate. And then we have the F-Zero combo. Now, you can summon 2 Mubeta very easily. So in the second Mu Beta, you just go into F-Zero using both of them, and then you go into Draco Future, and then you just have another monster negate, which is pretty strong. And then you have Ensemble Robin, which is a surprisingly good card, just requiring level 1 monsters. And then each time your opponent special summons a monster, you can just detach one material and then bounce it. Pretty good card. And then you have Verte. A very strong card, I recommend it. But if you don't like it, then you don't really have to play it. I showed you some combos that you can do without it. Right, you could still end on 5 interruptions very easily. Now we have Savage. How do we make Savage? What does the tuner replay? He is surprisingly a tuner, which is kind of funny. So you can synchro summon using him and then bring him back by virtual summoning him again using Meteonis, which is kind of funny. And it's something worth mentioning because it is an Omni negate. So if you want to do something more focused around Omni negates, here you go. And with all that being said, thank you guys for staying till the end of the video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And, well, I'll see you guys in the next video.